But this was not the end. In many ways, it was the beginning of a psychological chess match. Inside the courtroom, Bundy turned the trial into a performance. He represented himself, using his law school training to manipulate proceedings, request access to the law library, and gain privileges other inmates could only imagine. While the world saw a serial kidnapper, Bundy was already planning his next move. The trial attracted growing media attention. His confident posture, his polite tone, even his charm fascinated the public. Some observers, unfamiliar with the depth of his crimes, saw him as a charismatic law student fighting the system. But beneath that polished surface, the predator was restless. Bundy's first escape was as bold as it was unexpected. In June of 1977, during a recess at the Pitkin County Courthouse in Aspen, Colorado, Bundy was allowed access to the law library on the second floor. No one suspected that he had been training for weeks, doing push-ups and practicing jumps inside his cell. While deputies focused on paperwork, Bundy opened a window, climbed out, and jumped 2 stories down to the ground. He vanished into the mountains without leaving a trace. For 6 days, he wandered through the wilderness, surviving on stolen food and sheer cunning. During that short time, the entire state erupted into panic. Roadblocks were set up, officers searched forests, and helicopters swept the valleys. Bundy was no longer just a suspect. He was a fugitive, one the media described as brilliant, charming, and dangerous. But his freedom would not last. Exhausted and disoriented, Bundy was recaptured less than a week later. When police found him, he smiled as if nothing had happened, as if the entire escape had been a game he had already won. It was a warning. This man was not like other criminals. He did not panic. He calculated. By this point, fear had spread across multiple states. News reports described a killer who could blend into any crowd, escape from locked buildings, and manipulate the legal system with terrifying ease. Women began carrying whistles and mace. University campuses increased security. Parents warned their daughters not to go anywhere alone. Bundy was no longer an unknown predator.